It started with a paw print on the windowsill. Just one, delicate and faint, outlined in the dust I hadn't wiped away in weeks. I remember staring at it longer than I probably should have, holding my morning coffee like it was a lifeline. Outside, the fog still lingered. It was one of those gray mornings where even the trees looked tired. But that paw print, that was something different. Hello and welcome to Everyday Epiphany, where simple stories spark soulful insights. Sit back, enjoy the journey, and may it brighten your day. I live alone, in a quiet brick building tucked between a bakery that opens too late and a laundromat that never seems to close. The kind of place where people nod hello but never really talk. I used to like the silence. It made things simpler. But lately, the silence had become louder. Too loud. I had just turned 50, and something about that number gnawed at me. Maybe it was the way my phone didn't buzz on my birthday until 3 p.m. Or maybe it was how my apartment still looked like a place someone just moved into. No framed pictures, no plants, just bookshelves and an armchair worn in the same exact spot. Then one afternoon, she showed up. A cat, small, gray with white socks, and eyes the color of old pennies. I heard her before I saw her, a soft meow that cut through the hum of my radiator. She sat just outside my window, tail curled neatly, like she'd been there before. At first, I just watched her. She didn't seem lost or scared, just curious, like she was checking up on me. The next day she came back, and the day after that. I didn't name her because I was sure she wasn't mine. She wore a faded collar and had that confident air of a cat who belonged somewhere. I figured she was a neighbor's, someone who left their window open or their back door ajar. Still, I started leaving out a little saucer of milk, then bits of leftover chicken. She ate, then lingered. Sometimes she'd nap on the sun-warmed windowsill, her little sides rising and falling as if she had nowhere else to be. And for those moments, neither did I. I didn't realize how much I had started to rely on her presence until she didn't show up one rainy Tuesday. I kept glancing at the window like a fool, even cracking it open to call out softly, "Hey, you out there?" No answer. I checked the courtyard, the fire escape, even walked down the hall, hoping maybe she had wandered in, but nothing. And that silence, the one I had once found so peaceful, came back, heavier than before. I didn't sleep much that night, or the next. 2 days later, I heard a knock on my door. It was Mrs. Green from 2 floors down. We'd exchanged maybe 6 words in the past 3 years, mostly about packages or faulty mailboxes. "I think you've been feeding my cat," she said, holding the gray feline in her arms. I froze, half embarrassed, half relieved. "I'm sorry," I stammered. "I didn't know." She kept coming to my window. Mrs. Green smiled, a little sad, a little warm. She does that when she knows someone needs her. I looked at the cat, now purring softly against her shoulder. "What's her name?" "Winnie," she said, short for Winifred. "She used to belong to my husband. After he passed, well, she's been keeping an eye on me. And, apparently, on you too." There was a pause, not awkward, just full. Then she added, "You know, I make tea every afternoon, around 4. You're welcome to stop by." At night, with a cup of tea warming my palms and Winnie curled at my feet like nothing had changed, I thought about something I'd once read in the comfort book by Matt Haig. He wrote, "We are not always who we think we are. We are not always as alone as we feel." That line stayed with me, like the paw print on my window, like the way Winnie showed up just when the quiet got too loud. Sometimes, the world sends us messengers, not in grand gestures or lightning bolts, but in tiny, everyday ways. A stray paw print, a neighbor's knock, a shared cup of tea. We go through life thinking we're invisible, that no one sees the slow erosion of our smiles or hears the creaks in our hearts. But someone does. And often, it's not who we expect. Loneliness doesn't always vanish in big, dramatic moments. Sometimes, it begins to fade with a nudge from a cat or a simple invitation to sit and share the quiet. That's the strange beauty of connection. It rarely arrives when we're looking for it. But when it comes, it makes the world just a little less heavy. And sometimes, that's enough. Thank you for being here with us at Everyday Epiphany. If today's story touched your heart or sparked a thought, subscribe and stay with us. Your next epiphany might just be one story away.